Hi guys! So today I'm doing something a little bit different. I'm going to be recreating Elissabat's look from the new Monster High Frights camera action film. I've teamed up with Claire's Accessories and I'm going to be judging their Oscars competition on their Facebook page, where we're going to be looking for the best Monster High look. So make sure you stay tuned till the end for more information on how to enter if you want to win the DVD and some Monster High goodies. I realise this is aimed at a younger audience, but hopefully you can still enjoy the video and maybe use the makeup. I mean, it's quite intense, but I mean, I would wear it. So I'm just starting off with a flawless base, priming to create a smooth canvas to work on, and then applying a pale foundation. I'm pale anyway, so I'm just going to use one that I had lying around, but if you don't want to spend any money on a new foundation, just mix in a white cream face paint and that should do the trick. Then I'm concealing underneath my eyes and also the high points of my face. Not to conceal, but it's a lighter shade, so it will act as a highlight. I did a bit of soft contouring just to put some shape back into my face, but I'm not going to do too much because I don't want too much colour in there. You could always just use a taupe colour if you wanted more of an intense contour, but without the warmth of a bronzer. The highlight I used was a shimmery eyeshadow, and this is just Virgin by Urban Decay. I really like this with pale looks because it's really bright and fresh looking and it doesn't have any warmth to it. Set everything in place with a translucent powder and then move on to the eyebrows. I'm going to be using a black eyeshadow on an angled brush and just filling in and shaping my brows. I'm going for a more realistic approach to this look. I didn't want to try to recreate the eyes or the tiny lips or whatnot because my face is impossible to transform into a doll. My features are way too strong for that, so instead I decided to go for what is, in my opinion, a more wearable look. So I chose to do Elissabat because I'm pretty sure you can guess why. I saw her and my inner vampire was like, yes! And I really loved her makeup, so I wanted to see if I could do it in real life. So let's move on to the eyes, which is always my favourite bit. Start off with primer or a purple base and then apply a purple shadow all over the lid. This is quite a cheap purple shadow from a set I got on Amazon a couple of years ago, so when you blend it, it changes colour, which shouldn't happen, but for this look it actually works in our favour because we're going to be doing quite a dark defined crease. So next you want to run a black kohl pencil across the lash line and then smudge it out with a smudge brush. You want it to be quite messy and hazy looking. Then, using the same brush, just pick up some black eyeshadow and place this in the socket. Then pick up a bit of purple and some kind of blending brush, and this is the Exact Blend brush by Sigma, and then just run this over that black line to add a bit of purple to it. Next, pick up a fluffy blending brush and just blend that out even further to achieve that purple smoke out. We're going to go in with the black later, but for now, just move on to liner. Line quite close to the lash line across the lid, and then flick it out at the edge. You want to create a second wing as well to make it look a bit like lashes. I mean, obviously they're not going to look like lashes in real life, but it just gives the look a bit of a cartoony edge. Line your eyes with a black liner and then use a smudge brush to work it right between the lashes and down a bit as well. You can add a bit of black eyeshadow as well if it's going to make it easier for you. Then you want to add some little triangles like this, again to look like lashes and give it that cartoony feel. They actually photo really well too. If you saw the photo on my Instagram the other day, then this was actually the makeup I was wearing. You also want to bring that liner down into a point in the inner corner. Next, take that highlight colour again and go underneath the brow and in this general inner corner area. Apply some mascara to the top and bottom lashes and then go ahead and apply some falsies. These are Esquido lashes and I freaking love them. They are literally the best eyelashes I have ever used. Just apply some lash glue on the band and then wait 10 or so seconds until the glue gets kind of tacky, and then place them in the middle and then attach the edges. Now that we've introduced all this black into the eyes, you can see that the crease doesn't look as dark anymore. So just go back in with that black to add that depth. Now there are two options for the lips. The first one is the better option if you're actually dressing up as her, but the second one looks a bit better in photos, so I'll show you the first one first. I used a Barry lip liner first to create a pouty top lip. You just want to make the cupid's bow really rounded and kind of like almost love heart shaped. I filled them in completely with the liner and then went over the top with MAC Rebel. I think something a bit more purpley like Heroine might have worked a bit better, but this is the most purple lipstick I own at the moment, so I had to use this one. Next I put in some fangs, and these would be better for the more realistic approach to the look. If you wanted to add the fangs on the lips, like on the doll for example, you would want to use a white eyeliner, Greasepaint, or even a white lipstick if you can find one. But it's not going to last very long. This is going to transfer to the upper lip in a matter of minutes, so it's maybe not the best option if you're actually dressing up as her for something, but for photos it works fine. So now for the competition details. Like I said, I'm going to be judging the All Scares competition on the Claire's Accessories Facebook page, and the winner is going to receive some Claire's Accessories and Monster High goodies and a copy of the Monster High Frights camera action film, which is out on DVD now. There is a link in the description, and all you have to do is submit your own Monster High look. So yeah, good luck. I hope you enjoyed this video, and thank you for watching.